Okay, so now what I've got here is find. There we are. This is GIMP. I had drawn a layup here using Pioneer Valley Games assets. I ended up just kind of seeing what the layout was. I copied some of the top layers to give me a layer to then save over in put into Pixel Game Maker MV. And in here, what I did was, after of course registering those images, or that image into here, then I went over to tiles, created 3 different tiles. I did a tile base, and I had set up collisions without realizing that even when I do this as activate different layers, it doesn't seem to do that. So then I copied that to tree base collision, and here you can see where I have my layers with the all walls on the detection, and I changed the opacity to 0 so it wouldn't be interfering with that, and then able to see where you're coming under the treetops. I did one with treetops, and I have no collisions, but I changed the opacity to 150. So then I ended up on the scene. I have my tile layer where I have my basic tiles laid out, little grass and all that, and then I have the tree base where I put that first base layer. And on the player level, since that layer is where all the collisions happen, I have my collision map basically. And on the treetops, I put that into that layer. And now, when I click play, it takes a while to load because these are some pretty good sized images. I've got a 4K monitor and they're in that resolution, so that's quite a bit of information. It takes a bit to load up. And there, now it's up, and I don't have any speed on the character, but here you can see, even though I didn't intend for this part to overlay on the tree, it kind of works out. However, if you're at a tree trunk, I should probably put the collision a little lower, because you can see a little bit of a faint tree trunk through there. I could probably chop the tree trunks off of the image that I'm using for that, but anyhow, it's definitely an interesting step towards what I wanted to do, so that's one way of doing that. If I can find Streamlabs to stop this, there we are.